on, people? Another episode of Korean React as Sonny has made it to the next round of the MLS playoffs to face Vancouver and Thomas Muller in the next round. And I'll tell you what, these Austin players have made an enemy of me for life. Did you see the way they were being against Sonny? Did you see?
Sonny had the last laugh, don't you worry about that.
Of course, Sonny always has the last laugh, but the aggression levels that they were showing towards Sonny, they've got an enemy in me for life, man. I'll tell you that. And we've got some great reactions to bring to you. But first and foremost, the new Korea squad has been announced for the November international break. And I think Korea face Ghana and Bolivia. So Sonny against Mohamed Kudus in the next international break. But we've got a return to the squad to Cho. Very much, great for Cho because he's been out for a while. Obviously, big injury. And yeah, look, I think he's had some great deputies that have stepped in a couple of the last international breaks, but it's good to have him back.
And delighted for him because he's been in great form for Midtjylland. He's been scoring a lot of goals. So ever since he's come back from injury, it was a long road of recovery, but delighted for him and looking forward to him back in the Korean national team because I think he offers something that no one else really offers.
And you know who else has been called up is our very own Yang Min-hyuk on the back of really good form for Portsmouth. And it's going to be interesting to see him back in.
Yeah, and he deserves it. And hopefully he can carry on his Portsmouth form into the international stage.
Absolutely. So in the second game of Austin against LAFC, Hugo Lloris saving a penalty.
It was a good set. Well, this one was this a saved one?
Oh, did they scored a penalty?
They must have scored one.
They scored one as well.
Yeah.
Get this off our screens. We don't need to see that.
But it was a good save. It was a good save by Lloris. He held on to it. It was a terrible
That
penalty.
was one of the worst penalties I've ever seen.
Terrible. But good on Hugo. Had a good saving penalty reputation at Tottenham.
In big games. Yeah. Sonny Days LAFC says, good shift from Sonny. Get your rest and on to the next round against Vancouver. Heung-min Son versus Muller should be a good matchup. Lots of good things to build on from this performance, and results are all LAFC are after. Onwards, the boys go. So yeah, I think the Vancouver game is in the next week, so hopefully they can get a win in the first game.
Yeah, absolutely, and made light work of Austin in the end. But I think they're the team at the moment everyone's fearing, that striking duo. No one can stop them.
Into Miami, not even home and hosed yet because they lost the last game, so they've got to play the third game, the dreaded third game. But this is one of the things I was talking about. So if we go down to Soccer Daddy FC, he goes, what the hell is Son doing? It was an action-packed game, to be honest. LAFC versus Austin, MLS Cup playoff. Son had a great performance, but he was clearly frustrated by the Austin high-intensity tackle. So this was actually in the first leg, and Sonny's actually getting in someone's face there.
He was not taking any shit. Why not? Look at him. You can see he's blocking them. It's like a rugby challenge. He's just putting his body in the way, blocking Sonny from running. And Sonny knows exactly what he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing. And Son rightly giving him an earful.
Yeah. Unbelievable. How can you treat Sonny like that, man? Ridiculous.
Yeah, you can't get the pull one over on Son. He knows exactly what's going on here, and he's gonna let him know. He's gonna give him some words.
Michelle Sanchez saying Son loves his fans, even in Austin. Look at moments like this. You know, he's knocking Austin out the cup, out the MLS playoffs, and even their fans, the Austin home fans, showing him some love.
Is that a baby in a Tottenham shirt as well?
It looks like it. Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. Another home game for Son?
Yeah, literally every game is a home game.
Crazy.
Joel Kim, the two guys at the top are a problem. So Bouanga, golden assist. Sonny, golden assist.
Yeah, those two, man. They're the best link up. Must be the best link up in by far in MLS. Well, I reckon they're probably making way for history because you know how Kane and Son had that record, most goals combined. I reckon Son and Bouanga, I reckon they must be up there already.
I wonder how it compares to Messi and Suarez for Inter Miami.
Yeah.
Because I reckon they've got a lot. Because Sonny hasn't been there for that long. Dahlia07 says Sonny and Hugo reuniting with Jesus Perez. So Jesus Perez came to watch the game last night, and there's Sonny and Hugo reuniting with their old
Was he
coach.
scouting for the US.
Yeah, it must
US
have been.
Team.
Yeah.
Interesting. There you go. Of course, Jesus has to say hi.
MLS tweeted this out. Sonny and LAFC are advancing into the next round. Audi MLS playoffs, and Sonny full of passion at the end of the game there. Look at that.
He's loving life at the moment, Sonny. Absolutely killing it every game. Then maybe he could be up for another trophy. He's got the taste of trophies now, Sonny. So come on. Why stop at the Europa League?
We're all rooting for him, man. We're all rooting for him. Dahlia07 as well says, my duo, Sonny Bouanga, I love you.
Unstoppable.
And
Literally unstoppable.
yeah, look at this next one, though. This is the goal that Son scored yesterday. This is straight out the Sonny playbook, man. Straight out.
You know exactly what's about to happen as soon as
Yeah.
he gets a run on you.
The
You
run,
just know
the overstep,
there's nothing.
jink to the side.
You can go
you know
left
that's
or
going
right.
into the back of the net.
Left or right, you just know. It doesn't matter what foot you put him on, it's a goal. So you might as well just, once he gets in that situation, just put it back to the centre circle.
Yeah.
No point even, we have to go through this whole thing of putting it in the net.
MLS tweeted out these two with a fire emoji. Bouanga, 2 goals, 1 assist. Sonny, 1 goal, 1 assist. LAFC is moving into the Audi MLS Cup playoff. And you're talking about, we spoke about Sonny when he moved to LA, mixing it with the stars and all that. And there he is, as Dahlia07 with Will Ferrell, obviously top movie star.
I think they're recruiting him for the next Anchorman, Anchorman 3.
Do you know who the other guy is? I don't know who the other guy is.
No, I don't know who the other guy is, but I know Will Ferrell. I think Sonny, he's going to be a comedian after he's finished.
Comedian.
He's going to be a comedy actor.
This next one this was the Bouanga goal. Look at this Sonny assist as well. Lovely pass to find Bouanga in that space.
Yeah, I think a lot of
Boom.
players in that position would have panicked and gone for goal. And I think he kept his composure, knows where his partner in crime is, and picked him out. And even though it's on his left foot, he knows it's perfect for him.
So this next one's interesting. Source from the Spurs store with a quote saying, sales aren't what they used to be after Son Heung-min left the team. Merchandise sales have dropped to about half the level of last season. His transfer appears to not just impacted the team performance, but also the club's revenue structure. That's quite bad, isn't it? Half.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, who is this guy? Where's he getting a sort? Like, is that what the?
Whether it's accurate or not, I wouldn't be surprised if it's true.
Yeah, I mean, when you go in the Tottenham shop, literally it was like half of it was Son shirts, and then the other half was for the rest of the team. So just by that, you can tell maybe if they've taken away half the Son shirts, probably dropped by half. So
Yeah.
And also the worldwide purchases and everything. Everyone has a Son shirt. It's crazy. So
Yeah.
that's the impact he had. It was mad.
Yeah.
And the amount of Koreans that used to come to the games and stuff.
Just come home, man. Just come home.
For a loan deal, at least.
I've seen some reports linking him to Barcelona.
Sure. You should go buy and link up with Kane.
No, why are you touting him out to Bayern? Come home, man. We need him back at Spurs. Joel Kim says, Song Heung-min with an assist and the goal tonight, making a statement in these playoffs. He's not here to mess around. He wants another trophy. And there you go, Sonny and Bowanga's high five celebration. You got to love it.
Iconic now. We've got these steps in now. Look at that. Loving it. Adding bits to it every time.
Yeah, on the... you know how, like, back in the day, we used to, like, copy players, like Robbie Keane. We used to do that, like, Robbie Keane celebration in the garden and stuff. Like, every school in LA is doing this celebration
100%.
now. Foot Nation saying Song Heung-min recorded 1 goal, 1 assist, and a Man of the Match award in the 2 MLS playoffs against Austin FC. Since joining the MLS, he has scored 10 goals and 3 assists in just 12 appearances, reaching double digits in goals after only 12 games, a pace comparable to that of Zlatan and Messi.
Well, that's because he's in that caliber.
Absolutely. But yeah, that is pretty much it. There's another view of the goal and just some more of the same stats that we've read out. But that is all we have for you today. Obviously, we'll be
Guessing it's
covering...
after the international break. The next round.
Um,
Or not?
I'm not sure, to be honest. Let's have a look. So... Vancouver Whitecaps. They play LAFC on the 22nd.
Yeah.
Is that after, yeah?
Yeah, that'll be after.
So, before that, we got a couple of watch-alongs to bring to you. Sonny against Kudus against Ghana and Korea against Bolivia as well. So very much looking forward to doing that. So we'll see you then, guys. Have a good one.